with that kick. We're now 60 minutes away from crowning the champion. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Coming onto the field, the #1 overall pick of the 2011 NFL Draft, Cam Newton by way of Auburn. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Panthers take it from the 23. That's McCourty making the stop. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. Newton in shotgun formation. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete. For this core defensive unit, he's played corner, he's played safety. A former first-rounder out of Rutgers, Devin McCourty.
Yeah, moving Devin McCourty to safety was really a tremendous move because he's like a quarterback. So he gets back there at the safety position, and he can just see everything and make plays from that position. Newton's just able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments, they force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
Wide to the left. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 5. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense will have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
The Panthers now move the chains.
You know, as a quarterback, you don't have to be, like, extremely fast to make plays like this. When you get forced out of the pocket, you need good footwork to get out there, get in position, nice throw down the field.
First down and 10. Newton's running away from the pressure. Ball is out. Cam Newton is one of the best in the game at running the football, as we saw it right there.
Yeah, he definitely is. And, you know, the coaches on the sideline for the Carolina Panthers, they don't even yell, get down, because Cam Newton's bigger than just about anybody that's going to try to tackle him. The Panthers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss. Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
Newton's got it in the gun, and now he'll take off. Has his man. Ryan's going to make the tackle. The Patriots defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's 4th and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
The Panthers get a first down.
Newton selling his play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 20. Stewart's going to secure the football on the toss. Gains 16. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First and goal. And that's a touchdown. First one of the game in the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is like no other game out there. It's so big. The tension is so much more than the other playoff games. And when you score first, that is a big, big deal. More than anything, it's a great relief to get that out of the way.
The Panthers ready here for the kickoff. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. Leading the offense, the all-time highest win percentage of any quarterback to ever play the game, Tom Brady. It's a two tight end formation. First down at the 20. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. Now, let's talk about the offensive unit. At tight end, a man who posted record numbers his first 3 years in the league, Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, such a big target. You know, he's an excellent blocker at the line of scrimmage, so that's nice for your run game. And even if he's not over the quarterback, still able to throw him the football because of his size and his arms and his hands. He can just go up there and get the football. One of the better talented tight ends in the NFL. He makes that catch just right in stride and gets a nice catch.
When you played in the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 21 MVP, it was gigantic there in Pasadena. Is it bigger now today?
Yeah, the game is just much bigger now, Jim, because more people are watching it. The press that covers it, TV, it's around-the-clock analyzation of the game, and it's all about winning. You must win the Super Bowl to get credibility from the fans and the media. It's not fair, but that's just the way it is.
The Patriots snap it at the 41. It's just thrown away.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense in 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
The Patriots have to get to the 49 for a first. And it's knocked down. This defense off to a terrific start.
Well, they called 3rd down the money down because you try to keep drives going. And right now the defense has all the money because they're the ones getting it done.
Brown's going to take this one from the 20. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. And a run back of about 5.
The Panthers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. John Brown has the catch.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
The Patriots lined up in the nickel. Newton's back in shotgun formation. Out of the pocket. Complete to Greg Olsen. Olsen's tackled down at the 36. That's his first reception today. The Panthers still possess the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Running room. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down at the 49. Up the gut here. That's McCourty making the stop.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. First down, offense readying for the snap. Newton, handoff. Slashes to the left side. The Patriots with a nickel look here on defense. The Panthers take it from the 43. He is brought down at the 49-yard line.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's 3rd and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good play.
3rd down and 11. The Panthers now move the chains.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
First down at the 31.
And now Newton's going to take off. And methodically, he just throws it away.
This is a good job by the quarterback this time. You know, the initial thought on the play, nobody's open, so he scrambles out of the pocket, still sees nobody open down the field, and makes a quick decision, doesn't take a hit, gets rid of the football.
Billy Brown, touchdown, Carolina Panthers. Another touchdown early in the second quarter. And, Phil, we met with this team and the coaches. Did you have any idea they were going to come out with this kind of start?
No, I didn't, Jim. They're doing a terrific job on the offensive side and scoring those points. I love what they're doing on the defensive side. Hey, when it's not working, you know what you do? You change game plans. That's what I want to see from the defense.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The defense comes back onto the field for this next series, and man, if they set the pace for this game so far as their side has the lead.
Yeah, listen, I like what they're doing, and what's making this work is the fact that they just don't miss tackles. When they have an opportunity, they take the offensive player down.
And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
2nd and 10. And the pass is thrown away.
Well, Jim, now it's time. Even though it's 3rd and long, you can't be over there, playing it safe. That has not worked for you. Time to call a play, take a chance to get that football down the field.
Brady is in the shotgun.
Dobson has the catch.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Patriots put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
1st and 10. Brady goes to the Gronkowski with the catch. That's another reception. Give him 2.
There is nothing like having a great tight end on your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Midway, 2nd quarter. And there's Dobson. He'll pick up 7 this time.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
Brady's going to take it from the gun. Surveys. LeGarrette Blount with the grab. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
And the kick is good for 3.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. Cam Newton in the huddle, ready for action.
He's a big reason why they're in the position they're in right now, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, I think he's very happy with the way things have gone. The football team looks good, but he is performing very well so far in this game.
Here's the handoff.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd and 8.
swatted away.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Olsen's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. That's his 3rd catch of the day. The Panthers are looking good so far, Phil, and a lot of that has to do with the passing game. Newton's been in rhythm so far today.
He has been in rhythm. He is hot. Some days, Jim, when you warm up, you know you have it, and that's what happened with this guy today. When he was warming up, he had it, and he has it in the game.
Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
2nd down.
The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And Cruz is ready to run off the screen. He's tackled right at the 36.
Cruz is able to find some room to run once he gets that wide receiver screen. And, oh, my gosh, how do wide receivers love these plays? First off, it guarantees them a catch, and then they get out there in the open space and try to make it happen. He sure did that time.
Newton's completion percentage, 70% on the day.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Automatic first down.
The line of scrimmage is the 16.
Now 1st and 10. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
2nd and 6. Jonathan Stewart with the football. That's McCourty making the stop.
The Panthers, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
He dives into the end zone for the score. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Patriots step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. Brady's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Intercepted!
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Panthers now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
This will be the last play before halftime. And it's batted down.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback, you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in position like this, you can knock it down.
The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway.
The Patriots are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
First down at the 50. The give. And pick up about 4.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Brady from the gun. Did not get both feet down. Set up now at the 46. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Makes the reception. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Brady's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Third catch today so far.
The Patriots have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football, it picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
The Patriots have it at the 29. Breaks free.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down at the 18.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line.
Second down and 10.
Blunt.
Davis, the one who made the big stop.
The Patriots, they run the football on second down because they want to get third and manageable. If you do that, there's many plays to choose from on the offensive side. But now you got third and long, and that list is shrunk down to just a couple plays you could call in this situation.
Loss of a couple that time. And the reception by Brandon LaFell.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Stands in the pocket. Thompson's in on the tackle. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
And that'll be a gain of about 2. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 1. Takes it out of the eye.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough. Well, it's a beautiful drive down the field. Long drive by the offense. They do not get the 7 points, but they're fortunate they do get the field goal try, and they make it.
And Williams has got it on the return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Panthers come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances. Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
From the gun, Newton. Chandler Jones gets to the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Out of the gun. Looking across the middle. Over the middle, and incomplete that time.
The Panthers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Patriots bring their offense back onto the field. A long drive the last time they had it, but they got only 3.
Well, here's what they got out of that long drive, too, when you talk about it. I know it was just a field goal, but they tired the defense out. Now they got to take advantage of the fact that that defense is tired and look for some strikes down the field.
But that defense today looks like a bend-but-don't-break kind of defense.
Yeah, that's kind of their style, isn't it? They like to play that way, and that's why it's always important on the offensive side. When you get in position, look for that big play down the field to get in that end zone, and don't keep trying to drive it 5 yards at a time.
It's Gronkowski, and that's a gain of 10.
Now look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. Makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
The Panthers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The final quarter begins with this snap. Dobson on the receiving end. Dobson is tackled down. This time for 7. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
The Patriots trail right now, and just a quick look at their passing numbers, and they're not anywhere close to what we're accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, Jim, those numbers are bad. And this team, they have been so good on the offensive side. Even when they lose, they have very good numbers.
It's caught by Blunt.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
1st and 10. The Patriots get a first down.
There are so many players now in the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass, it just makes it look so easy.
From the shotgun. Looking long. But they can't connect.
Well, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass because we know it's hard to design plays that work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
And Amendola comes up with the catch.
The Patriots do a good job that time on 2nd down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. 3rd and short.
The Patriots take it from the 43. Chandler has the catch. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
LeGarrette Blunt with the grab.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
Brady's completion percentage, 60% on the day. And there's a drop.
When you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back in with it.
The Patriots come out in a bunch set. Throws the pass. And it's over to Gronkowski with the catch.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
First down and 10. The give out of the eye. This has been a long drive so far. Second down and 8. They call his number once more. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
Coach going to hear about this when the game is over. Running the football in a situation like this, late in the game, you're down multiple scores. You got to take some chances. You got to throw it, and you got to throw it down the field.
He's drilled as he throws. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Panthers official. Jared Allen's injury won't hold him up enough to keep him out of this game. He's ready to head in as soon as possible. Back to you.
It's intercepted. Tackles made. The Panthers counted on the passing game early, but it slowed down after a hot start. Newton's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when the offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
The Panthers lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Stewart's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. And now we reach the 2-minute warning.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him, and they only give up a couple yards.
The Panthers lined up in the nickel. First down at the 46. Finds Gronkowski. The numbers don't lie. This tight end is one incredible presence on that field.
Jim, tight ends have such a presence on the field now. You got to pay these guys just like star wide receivers.
2nd and 1. Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Snap back to Brady from the gun. Brady able to find Julian Edelman. That's his first reception today. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. Brady's got it in the gun. It's almost out. The defense has the football. Makes contact with the down player, and that's where the play comes to an end. How big was that fumble, Phil?
Man, so few words for you. I'm not used to that. But, Jim, let me say this. On the offensive side, that was a horrible call, and they deserve to fumble the football.
Ryan's in on the tackle.
Great call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
And it's caught by Stewart.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
First down here after the completion. And the interception by Patrick Chung. He's brought to a halt. While meaningless this late in the game, the coaches are always looking for a morale-building moment for next week, especially in a game this lopsided.
Yeah, you know what you do as a coach? You keep teaching your guys and you keep inspiring them on to keep doing the best they can, because you will be rewarded with a good play late in the game like this. Even though you're getting blown out, it's a great teaching situation, and take advantage of it. Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Patriots take it from the 43. The Patriots now move the chains.
I love these timing routes. The out route, nice job by the wide receiver as he's breaking out towards the sideline. That football is right on target.
Brady's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Brady sends it to Dobson. The Patriots signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Jim, they're in the red zone, and what they have to do here is score as fast as you can so you can give yourself a few more opportunities.
First and goal from the 4. He'll throw it over the middle. Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one.
Hard to cover these tight ends when they get into the end zone because they're fast, they're nimble, and they're big. So even if you cover them, they push off and get the touchdown catches.
The Panthers will get the ball back now. They just need to be smart. Still up here late in the 4th. Scores 24-13. They'll take it at the 20.
The Panthers.
Bill, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
Second down coming up. And this will probably wrap things up here. Keeps his legs moving. For the first time ever, the Carolina Panthers have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy is headed